questions. But more importantly, we've seen some excited delegates, some engaged delegates, delegates engaged in tough negotiations and compromising. We've seen resolutions pass with just one yes vote. We've seen resolutions fail because of one no vote. We've seen a resolution vetoed in Security Council, who's passing unanimously until one country decided to use their power. I'm not going to say which country, but go USA. We've seen some long and detailed resolutions. We've seen some precise detailed resolutions. We've seen a lot. But like I said, we've seen a lot of growth. We've seen some wonderful language skills displayed. I appreciate everybody who spoke in a different language. As a non-native, I know it's kind of hard. So congratulations to you if you delivered in Spanish, French, Russian, Arabic, I heard. This is awesome. So great job on that. I've seen a lot of learning about the UN, learning about the global issues, learning about diplomacy, and maybe here or there also learning about yourself a little bit. Right? There were moments when you were frustrated, there were moments when you got re-energized, there were moments when you found a solution, there were moments when you did not. And these are great moments to learn from, these are moments to pause and reflect. Remember Dean's words on Friday, always important, right? Dean, he said reflection is learning. He has a good point right there. So, as you go home, whether it's happening later today, maybe you're just too tired to watch some football, that's okay too, but maybe it happens tomorrow, you will think about this, right? You go forward with this. Like I said on Friday, this is a journey. And you started that journey. Maybe you've been on that journey before, right? It's kind of preposterous to think that Model U is the first big thing you're doing, right? You're doing great things everywhere. But maybe it was one of those things that just happened to happen in this fall, and I want you to learn from it. I want you to really go on with this. It should not be the end, but the beginning. It should be a wonderful opportunity for you to eventually join the society, become the host of the 2024 Model U. Here's the funny note. Every time we're finishing this, we start thinking about next year, right? So by tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., I'll see you in my office. I'm going to talk about next year. You ready? Sounds good. Let's do it. This is also a good opportunity for you to think about this opportunity again. People have been asking me a little bit, and I got excited every time somebody was asking me. I mentioned the society will go to New York next year, and will compete in the National Model U. And everybody who participated in this conference is eligible, is invited to join us. We're going to represent Slovenia, and for the first time, UTSA will be present in the National Model UN Security Council. I really glad. So in National Model UN, it works that you double up, you're doubling up. There's always 2 delegates in each council working together as a team. I believe one of the Security Council slots is already taken, if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Muslim. But we're working on the other one. I'm joking. All of these slots are open, and I'd be happy to see all of you. Think about this. We will have an info session. Right? This is not the sign-up just yet, but a first get-together on November 29th, right after Thanksgiving, in our department conference room. Everyone is invited. If you have any questions in the meantime, reach out to me. There's been questions about how to register. This class is a hold right now because it's such a unique class. You cannot just sign up. But eventually we can lift that hold if you're working with me. This class can count under different things. I am not in modern languages, and I have no idea how your program study looks like, but I'm sure we can squeeze it in somewhere. I'm more in global affairs, as many of you know, and we'll make it count under global affairs easily. We can make it count under policy side. We can make it count in different ways. Do not ask your advisor. That will help you an awful lot. And do not check degree works. That sucks too, right? Cool. But everybody's invited for this wonderful opportunity. Let it be the beginning of the journey, not the end. What we're going to do in closings and Model U, and here's a funny side story. I was looking through the delegate surveys. Thank you everybody for completing those. So right after lunch, after we've been running around frantically, making sure everybody gets something to eat, the first thing that I see on the survey, the food sucked. The second thing that I saw, the opening and the closing were too long. This is like 12:30. We haven't even been at the closing. How do you know it's too long? So now I'm going to make it extra long, just for you. What we do at closings, we normally go through each council and give them a chance to report out briefly what happened, what were the topics, in which order they were discussed, what happened during resolution process, during voting, and so on and so forth. But before we do that, we want to take a special moment and do something that is probably the most exciting thing that we're doing today, and that is graduating Maria from all UN. Maria first took my UN class in 2021. It was all virtual, it was all difficult, and she did what you did. She thought I was a jerk, and she was worried about her grade. See, it still hurts. But eventually we came around, we found ourselves, and we worked together. She joined Model UN. She stepped up as an officer first. She shared in this conference last year. She went on to do some other cool stuff abroad, hanging out in Italy, among other things, and came back strong as a Secretary General and made this wonderful 2023 Model UN happen. In all the time, she got about 12 to 13,000 emails from me, I would guess, roughly. We met countless times in my office and elsewhere, and everything for this moment. Thank you, Maria, for all you have done. This would not have been possible. Thank you. I believe the fellow chairs, hang on, I've got some more words here. I believe some of the fellow chairs want to say a word or two. It's not just me. Whoever wants to speak, I'll let them. You bet. You have to speak. I'm prepared. Look at that.
Yeah, so we had a productive weekend, a lot of work, a lot of drama. UN Security Council discussed contemporary issues.
Sorry, that was bad. I missed
Yeah, well, I would like to say that I've known Maria for a couple of months now, so we met in September. And I would like to say that she has been a great General Secretary for us, and under her guidance, together with Professor Haferberth, we've managed to get our society reborn after the COVID times. We literally tripled our membership, and we tripled our society's attendance. Yeah. So this is all your efforts, and they paid off. Thank you.
Maria. Oh my gosh, you were literally mother. I remember meeting you, like, it was like the first organization, like, meeting that I went, with Molly and I my freshman year last year, fall. And I remember, like, meeting you there, and I was like, wow, like, I want to be like her. And oh my god.